Hello and welcome to the Big Five Live for 2018 and some very, very interesting talks, sessions and summits taking place with the Urban Design and Landscaping Summit taking place. Very pleased, and I really enjoyed this, Rasmus Strop from the SLA Architects in Denmark. First of all, welcome to Big Five Live.
Thank you very much. It's an honor to be here and to see the development that is going on in the region. So I really like to be here.
It's a fantastic city, isn't it? And you know, I really enjoyed your talk because I love Paris as well as Dubai, and you had some innovative solutions that you're working on there. You were talking about how to grow a livable city. Explain the things you were going through.
Yeah, I think actually grow is the key word here. Both when we do hospitals or when we do residential buildings, we also grow them. You know, you can't just build things. Basically, our office believes that there's two elements. There's the grown and the built environment, and they are complementary to each other. You know, so you can't have one without the other. And this is the key to success in any place in the world, that you need to embrace nature, basically.
And you've been given, the Paris initiative is fantastic. Talk me through that as well.
The Paris initiative is actually to sell air above the most polluted and busy road in Paris, and turning that site into a living ecosystem. You could say it's an organism that cleans the air for the people who live there, but also for the surroundings. So it's a new way of thinking. It's not just a green facade element. It's actually designed very cleverly and demanding for us to clean the air, to clean the water that goes through it, but also combined with filters leading the wind the right direction, so we can prove to the municipality before we build it that the air will be cleaned with around, like, let's say 50%. I think some of them, it depends on the pollution elements, but at least 50% better.
And this is all of your desire to evolve nature within the future cities, isn't it?
It is. This is the way we think things should change. And Paris is a good example, because in Paris there is also a political demand. There's a political journey that we are part of, and that makes things easier. But we also see things here in UAE where there is a lot of demands for more local species, for instance. That is a great effort. And we mapped all the species, as I said in my lecture, to a book. So I think in this region we really need to make the local species be more representative in the urban spaces, because it's actually the culture of a city. Nature is part of the culture of any country.
Very exciting times ahead, and what I really did like as well, in construction there's a term greenwashing.
Yeah.
And you covered that as well, didn't you? And that we really need to go for biodiversity.
Yeah, we really need to reach the understanding of biodiversity, because what is biodiversity, or what is sustainability, right? So biodiversity means that it's diverse, but it also means that it's a system that you need to keep diverse. So you can actually go in and in your own garden, as you probably do, you know, take away all the leaves all the time, mold the lawn all the time. So then you call it biodiversity because you have 5 different species. But they are not interacting with each other. They all need to be part of a system. The leaves from that tree that falls down on your lawn actually become soil and nutrients for the other plants. So, you know, it's a system, it's not a structure. Yeah. And before we can start thinking about that, accepting that the urban environment will look more wild, basically we need to maintain it differently. Before we reach that stage, we are not there.
Rasmus, an exciting vision. Thank you for your time.
Pleasure, thank you.
Okay, now for the latest on everything, of course, from the Urban Design and Landscaping Expo and the Summit, get that all, of course, at thebig5.ae.